to actually put some flesh on the bones of what we really do, I'm going to ask Safa Abbas to come up and tell her story about her interaction with us. Safa.
I need a clicker. Hi guys, thank you guys for coming. As Nigel said, my name is Safa. I'm an alumni of Working Options, and I'm here today to share a little bit about my journey and some of the lessons I've learned along the way. So if we take a trip down memory lane to about 7 years ago when I first met Working Options, I was had my head buried down into my phone and accidentally walked into our college auditorium where Working Options was holding an event. And I just got completely stuck there. I really tried to leave. It was compulsory for our business. It was compulsory for our business students. I don't know how I ended up in there, but I guess it was just being in the wrong place at the right time. So yeah, I sat through this amazing presentation with industry professionals like Nigel himself, explaining their journey from education into the workplace and just sharing their amazing experiences. And this was followed up by a little Q&A session that Nigel held privately. He made it really clear to say he only had 30 minutes before he flew to America, because, it's a bit of Nigel for you. So I was very confused at that age. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I didn't really know where I was going. I was studying maths, and that's all I knew. So I went into that room, and I really took advantage of Nigel and his experience and his expertise, really, and I shared every anxiety I have. A lot of us at that age, we don't know if what we're doing is right. We don't always know what career we want to go into, what really even exists outside of what we've been told is something you can do. Especially as the world is growing and changing so much, there's jobs that we don't even know and understand that you could do. And I think Nigel really helped calm me down and reassure me. And I don't think anyone else in that room spoke apart from me, but I speak a bit fast, so it was a bit overwhelming. So yeah, after that, Working Options reached out and connected me with Nigel as a mentor, and that's where my professional journey began. We met up regularly, we stayed in contact and created a relationship where I got a lot of guidance and support, and that gave me a lot of confidence and actually helped lead to me getting my first ever work experience at the age of 17, which was really daunting. Never having traveled into London alone at that age, it was okay, you show up in these big receptions, and really as soon as someone speaks to you, you realize it's not as scary. Everyone here is really nice, and from experiencing the working environment, you also realize not knowing what to do is a very normal feeling. Everyone's experiencing it at different stages in their life, and I think that's a reason why work experience is so important, because it's easy to think you're the only one who feels like that until you go and meet people from outside your everyday. So yeah, after that, I just continued working with Working Options, and they supported me in gaining work experience in a lot of my summers up until I went to uni, which led me into the technology industry, which is where I work now. I work specifically within AI, which is really cool. So my main lessons and message to the students today from my journey is to be brave. I think the cliche saying of if you don't ask, you don't get is just very, very real. If you don't ask, you don't get. There's amazing organizations and charities like Working Options and so many inspiring professionals like who are in the room today, which you can learn so much from, and who are open to help and open to a conversation and guiding you and offering you support. But really and truly, it's in your hands to make the most of those opportunities and to ask for it and to take that initial step to reach out. And then the hard work after that comes with maintaining those relationships and those connections and seeing the value in people and the experiences they can give you and everything you can learn from just speaking to them. And that leads on to my second point, which is to just say yes more often, because you can learn from every conversation. And I think it's easy to think, I have a path in my head that I've wanted since I was very young, and I'm going to only take opportunities that I think are going to help me with that. So it's just about broadening that and realizing that you can learn from loads of different environments. When I did those work experience, I worked in marketing and strategy and just admin jobs, and now I work in technology. And there's something that I've learned in every single one of those phases that help me now in my day-to-day. And to the professionals in the room, every single one of you, I'm sure, had someone who inspired you or guided you at some point in your career. And really, no matter how old or successful you get, there is always someone who's inspiring you in some way. So I think it's really important that we just continue to send the lift back down to help the younger generation, which will be our future of working professionals. Yeah, so thank you guys.
And it takes a lot of chutzpah to get up at a young age and come and address an audience like this. But all of you young people really think you can. The fact you're here means you've got the potential to do it. Trust me, and you can.